let's talk about the books I'm going to be reading this July. As always, you can find the links to the books in the description down below, if all the books are available, from bookshop.org. Bookshop.org is a company that works with local bookshops to give them a little bit more funding through every sale made on bookshop.org. Alternatively, I encourage you to go to your local library and pick up any of these books if you can. So I'm recording this on May 30th, and I've already planned out the books I'm going to try and read this July. There's 3 of them because I'm hoping in July I'll be starting a new job, so I'll probably have less time to read and less time to make videos. So let's find a better way of making these videos. But that's not going to stop me from reading some really awesome and interesting books. And let's start off with one. The first one I'm going to be reading, well, in no particular order, is going to be Support Your Local League. I'll be honest, this book I bought from the clearance section of Amazon. I think it's the last book I bought from Amazon. It was over a year or so ago. I think it's like this guy's self-published book about him following football in Southeast Asia. If you don't know, football in Southeast Asia is crazy. Like, regularly there are there's basically gang violence. It's insane. And I think this guy is talking about the effect of football in Southeast Asia, the love for football in Southeast Asia. I don't know who Anthony Sutton is. I think he's an expat traveling around Southeast Asia. I don't know how good this is going to be, but I've got it and it's been on my shelf, so I'll read it. I don't know what to expect, but I think it'll be interesting. The next is The Dead Are Arising by Les Payne and finished by his daughter Tamara Payne. This is a biography of Malcolm X. I think I made a video about Malcolm X's autobiography, or at least I mentioned it in a video, and someone I believe commented on that video being like, The Dead Are Arising is a better biography than the autobiography of Malcolm X. So this has been on my shelf since I finished the autobiography of Malcolm X, and I want to finally get around to it. Les Payne is a Pulitzer Prize journalist, and then his daughter took over to finish the work for him. It's meant to be Les Payne is interviewing everyone and anyone he can find who knew Malcolm X personally, from family and friends to cellmates. So it'll be interesting to see a biography of Malcolm X, which is by a renowned author that isn't influenced by Malcolm X himself. Obviously, the autobiography/biography of Malcolm X wasn't penned by Malcolm X himself, but it was a collaboration where, I can't remember the author's name, was writing it with Malcolm X up until basically Malcolm X's murder. So, yeah, The Dead Are Rising, I think, is my most anticipated read. It's quite thick. It will probably take me beyond July to read, but yeah, this might be like a longer term book to read. And I can take it slowly because I'm quite far into my reading target this year. So I think from July onwards, I can slow down a little bit. The final book I'm going to be reading is Aisha Malik's This Green and Pleasant Land. I think it's like a trade size. I think I got this from Scuba Books in London, but I can't be 100% sure. This book is, for me, really pressing for right now, given that when this video comes out, there's going to be a general election in the UK in, I think, 4 days. So 4 to 5 days, basically. So this book is really pressing because it's about a man who promises, I think, his late mother he's going to build a mosque in his own little rural town in England, and the trials and tribulations he's going to face. Basically racism he's going to face. And I think that's really pressing right now because in Britain it is in vogue to be racist against minorities to try and win votes. Farage, at the time of recording, I think 2 to 3 days ago, blatantly said British Muslims suck. They hate Britain, when actual facts and figures say the exact opposite of that. So, given the times we live in and the times this was released, it is in vogue to hate minorities. It'll be interesting to see how Aisha Malik tackles that theme in this book. So 3 definitely super light-hearted books right there, but yeah, those are the books I'm going to be reading in July. Hopefully I'll get through all of them in July. I think the Malcolm X biography might take a little bit longer, especially if my reading habits might slow down come July. But let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on any of these books. If you've read any of them, what do you think? Please remember the description is where you're going to find all of the books from bookshop.org, if they're all available from bookshop.org. If not, I'll leave the ISBN of the book in the description as well. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, share with a friend or family member. I will be back in the UK, I think the day this video comes out, or the day after. So yeah, I'll be talking to you more in the comments when this comes out. Thank you for watching, and I hope you read a great book today. Why was I forgetting my outro at the end there? Oh my god, this headache.